Our heroes enter the goblin camp. A mysterious visitor invades our dreams. Karlach lost without an oath. A free Halsin sends the party on a mission against the goblin leaders. Will the randomly assembled team be able to defeat the worm-filled foes?
I have been waiting for you. I felt the moment of your liberation. You called to me. I am here to show you the way.
Oh yeah, I got fired for doing my job.
You swore to protect life itself. Tell me, why did you abandon your oath?
I didn't abandon shit. Stupid corpo guidelines on specific order to kill bad guys in it.
A lapse in judgment. Take comfort in your undoing. I, like you, abandoned my cause.
How did you get stuck working HR for the Pallies anyway?
I served a noble lord. I fought for him without question or restraint. Where his light shone, my sword followed. But his light was so radiant, it blinded me to all else. When I finally saw the truth, he would not be reasoned with. So I ended him.
Toxic yaoi in it. After a sorry. And after a quick lore dump from the Oathbreaker Paladin, I decided to roll to see if Karlach would keep her oath or not. And no Oathbreaker for us just yet. Unfortunately, it was Mr. Oathbreaker's bedtime, so we have to wait to restore Karlach's oath. Wait, where am I? Oh god, not this bitch again.
You haven't been using the parasite's power. You think you don't need it. But things haven't gone as you expected.
Are those addictive?
Yes. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
Ah, the wormoid crisis.
The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading.
Wait, are you telling me this whole mission is a big drug bust?
The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it.
This'll really teach Gale to get off that shit. I did some equipment swaps here to give Will the Blazer of Benevolence, and I gave Shart a hide armor +2. Then it was time to reclaim Karlach's oath.
You are between worlds, Paladin. Have you made a choice?
The wheel determined it must be so.
You must insert or tap your credit card here, Paladin.
Alright, it doesn't seem to be taking it.
Oh, alright, just try swiping it instead. Sometimes it works when it swipes.
Oh yeah, that worked that time.
Okay, it's going to ask you a question.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. After that pain in the ass POS interaction, we got Karlach's oath back with some very dramatic flair. And then Volo, with his charming mustache, somehow convinced me to lay down on a table for a lobotomy. Why was it that I did this again?
It's not too deep, just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction.
Oh, right, the worm. I don't think so. And just like everything else, we have to put this to the wheel. Sorry guys, I guess the wheel hates fun today. Then it was time to roll for our next party, which landed us with Shart, our fighter, Lae'zel, our monk, and Astarion, our druid.
Another visit from the Golden Paladin. It said we'll get the answers we need about the tadpole if we infiltrate the cult. Sounds boring.
We should make out, perhaps.
I had another dream. Whoever's reaching out to us truly does seem opposed to the Absolute, but wants us to embrace the tadpole. Venture right into the heart of the cult. Perhaps we truly have a secret protector, or we're walking into a trap.
Oh my god, she just thinks of everything.
I had another visit from that dream figure. It gave me another gift, too. Rather generous, if you ask me.
Astarion, stop accepting drugs from stranger— You know what? I don't care.
And while we're at it, we can see how many more of these little worms we can harvest.
Astarion, we already have Gale. I don't need two of you addicted to drugs.
I had another dream last night. The visitor came to me and ordered me to penetrate the heart of the very cult that's spreading the infection.
Before we head out, it's time for some level ups. Shadowheart's only thing is to get a new feat, which ends up being Magic Initiate Cleric, which originally I was miffed about because it does not help with melee combat, but it can't hurt to have more spells at our disposal. Then we had Astarion, who needed to select a new cantrip and shuffle his spells around. I was happy to see the addition of Thunderwave and Healing Word this time. Finally, a feat for him as well. I kept rolling in the middle of the pack of numbers, so I got another Magic Initiate, this time Sorcerer. Again, can't be too mad about more spells being available. And now, we're off to take care of business.
Ruins dedicated to Seluna. Vile moon witch. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here.
Damn, you really hate that bitch, don't you?
Quite the understatement, but yes.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too.
Jesus, lady, buy me a drink first. Wait a second. No, I'm just here to kill you. Never mind.
That's a bigger fight than we needed to pick. Not the subtlest of assassins, are you?
You think you can hurt me? This'll be good.
Before actually getting into the gut fight, I find it helpful to go around and pick off goblins around the outside of the room. It makes this process a little bit easier. With most of the henchies out of the way, we can just deal with Gut here. Oh, and that guy. Good job, Shark. Gut has a combination of melee and spell casting fighting style, which makes her a real bitch with low level characters. Having everybody available to just deal with her and no one else made this really simple. A little tip for everybody out there, trigger your enemy's opportunity attack if you can take the hit. That way, there's no shield or counterspell to hinder your attacks against them this round. It only took us a couple of rounds to dispatch the first goblin leader. Guys, I just told them it was easy. Stop embarrassing me. Oh my god. Thank you, Lae'zel.
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you.
Alright, new game. Worm or no worm. Performance enhancing drugs, you win this time.
Your mind swells as it subsumes everything the tadpole has to offer. Everything it was and everything it was destined to be. Pure potential.
So, you've indulged, and there isn't a tentacle to be seen. Not a bad deal, I'd say.
I guess so. One down, two to go. After dispatching another side room of goblins, up next is probably the hardest fight of Act 1, if I had to say, not including the Underdark.
You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again.
I think I have a plan. Ugh, I'm getting a vision. Okay, hold on. Maybe a different plan? Okay, maybe we'll go for Minthara first. When entering Minthara's area of the camp, you'll want to take out the eye first with some thunder damage, and then one or two goblins left in the front room before Minthara notices a thing. And then I've split the party so that the melee people are up front and the casters are on the other side of the bridge. They are the most sensitive to Minthara's heavy smacks. Strategically take out the war drum so that nobody else can be called. And for the love of God, if you have any buffs, please cast them now.
You sought a fight, and now you have one.
I open up combat trying to stay as far away as possible, throwing a smoke powder bomb that absolutely demolishes the remaining goblin and halves Minthara's health. Shadowheart's turn was already forfeit, so it was better just to end. Minthara always casts Hold Person, and honestly, it's way better she do that than heal herself in that first turn. Bone Chill is always something I bring to this fight because it prevents her from healing herself, and sometimes it feels like she has an infinite amount of lay on hands charges. It's ridiculous. Guiding Bolt is also really helpful to make sure that those melee attacks count, and I'm really lucky it hit this time considering I only had a 50% chance. Also, for the love of God, don't forget to turn non-lethal damage on. I think that's actually the fastest I've ever taken her down, and I'm really not sure if that's due to luck or skill. I I gave myself those boots of striding we got on Minthara, and I'm saving her armor for Gale later. Because of some issues I had, I decided to take a slightly different route with this fight. I have sent Shart to aggro the room and lead them to Minthara's area. That way, we can use the chasm as an advantage and take on fewer enemies at once. Bro, you're not even playing on beat. You're messing up my bit. Everything was going according to plan. The enemy team was waning, and there'd be nary a scratch on my party. Alright, that was a bit of a scratch. And with that, I bid you, draw Ragslin, adieu, good sir. How about that for a fighting montage, am I right, guys?
Everyone stop talking, listen, like, that was the best thing I've ever seen in my freaking life.
Alright, let's loot these fuckers. Time to inform Halzin of our great victory.
You did it. You actually did it. Praise you, my friend. The Grove owes you a debt beyond measure. Killing's never my first choice, but those three were too dangerous to leave alive.
Yep, all three dead. You won't see anybody else ever again. Alright, let's all rest.
Oh, my. You startled me. I was miles away.
I'm sorry, Gale. It must be hard for you not to relapse with all these other opioids around. I mean, worms.
There's nothing like it. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. Would you like to experience this?
Gale, I think it's about time I tell you about something called the DARE program.
Gone gods. Watching you consume that tadpole was more disgusting than the tadpole itself.
I don't know, it was kind of umami.
It was bad enough having just one of those tadpoles forced upon us. I can scarcely believe you actually inflicted another on yourself.
So if I sprout a tentacle, are you down?
It's a deal.
Feeling illicit?
Just vaguely horny, honestly.
Good.
And after a rest, it was time to roll for our team once again, which landed us with Karlach, Will, and Shart. Now, our last party member to reach level 4 is Will. We start off with a new cantrip, which is Vicious Mockery, a new spell in Heat Metal, then we take out Longstrider and get Cure Wounds. Love getting more healing. Finally, we get to roll for our feat, which, once again, is Magic Initiate Sorcerer. I would have loved to roll some different numbers once with these feats. It's really getting old. As always, like and subscribe. Tune in next Friday for the chaos that will be the Tiefling celebration. You won't want to miss it.
Your hand was sought by several, but there is only one night ahead. Whose company will you seek?